One of the most creative and unique monsters in recent horror games comes from the new release Lethal Company. In that game, you play as explorers scavenging planets for resources to sell to this mysterious corporation. But you are not alone. There are many creatures that inhabit the planets, and most of them will kill you in just a few hits. But it's not that serious. It's really a goofy game where you and your team try not to get devoured by the many creatures, and most of the time it's pretty funny. Of the creatures that do exist in Lethal Company, my absolute favourite is the Ghost Girl. It's scary enough seeing this stand in a dark hallway, but what makes it so fascinating is that normally when you see a monster in one of the buildings, you can run to an exit and they won't follow you out. Or if you find the monster outside, then you can run into your ship and usually you'll be safe there. But for the Ghost Girl, one of her special traits is that she can chase you anywhere. It might spawn in the building, where she will chase you all the way to your ship, and any contact with it will result in your head exploding clean off. You cannot hurt or stun it. Once it's set on hunting you, the only way to save yourself is to leave the planet and abandon that day. And what's even more menacing is when it's hunting a player, no one else, including cameras, can see or hear the Ghost Girl. It will only appear to you. She will even stalk you by staring at you and then skipping away for a few minutes before she goes into hunting mode, where the only thing you can do is run. There is something extra creepy about only one player freaking out and getting chased by an unstoppable monster while the rest of the team is just calmly exploring and looting. It's quite genius. The Ghost has a criteria for choosing who to target, and it includes the player that has the most paranoia. This is judged by who turns around to check their back the most throughout the day. The one with the most insanity, who has spent the most time alone and in the dark, who has been critically injured, and lastly, who is holding any item worth over 150 scrap when the round starts. If the Ghost then kills her target, it will use the same criteria to decide the next one, and continue stalking and hunting until there is no one left. Now, having said that, as far as I'm aware, it's a very rare creature. But if you were lucky enough, or I guess I should say unlucky enough, to have it find you and your teammates, it will certainly be an interesting run. Thanks for watching.